Alright, what is up everybody? We are back for another EDC Minute with Bullet, and we got to address that right now because these are never going to be a minute. There is not a knife in the world that I have that little to say about, and this is a pretty good example of that. So what I've got for you today, this is the Kershaw Almar AM-4, so manufactured by Kershaw in China. The design based on the the Almar Eagle AM-4. And this is an interesting knife. This was a really great idea that was kind of poorly executed. I still like it though. So let's take a look. We've got a 3.4 inch blade. There's a little bit of rust on this because this is my kind of kayak knife. But nice slender drop point. A little bit of a hollow grind. It tips a little bit awkward and you probably won't want to do any real heavy tasking with it, but it's fine. So the problem with the blade, let's get right into it here. See it? 8CR13 MOV. Now, Kershaw, come on, this knife came out in what, like 2014? We need to stop using 8CR. It's time. I'll pay the extra $1.50 for Sandvik, even if that's the only upgrade I get. But anyway, got thumb studs both sides, good decent jimping, got a flipper that is big enough but not obnoxious, speed safe assisted action, but 8CR13 MOV. And so this is supposed to be a value version of a really high-end knife. The Almar knives are beautiful pieces of work. And they borrowed some of the really nice design elements. I mean, they've got the top-load deep carry clip, the little Almar logo there. This scale is machined G10. It's gorgeous. And they did a really good job with it. I mean, it could be finished a little better on the edges, but red barrel spacers give it a little bit of pop. There's a lot to like here. And then you come back to 8CR13 MOV. Having said that, this knife works. It's very much like a leak or something similar. You know, this can be your everyday knife. This can be your go-to. It can also be your gentleman's carry. You know, when you can't really be busting out like a ZT or something crazy. It rides well in the pocket because of the deep carry clip. You know, it's dark, it's unassuming. And it's not scary big, even though you get a 3.5 inch blade, which is a good usable length for me. This is a little heavy. I'm going to call it 3.5 ounces. I didn't throw it on the scale before I got started, but it's good. It works. It still finds pocket time. I don't understand. So Kershaw, you're gonna partner with a company like Almar, who does such amazing work, and like why couldn't we have this maybe in machined micarta and S30V at like a $60 price point instead of the $25 price point that it ended up at with 8CR. That would be a world beater of a knife. That would really kind of give the Almar experience to people who don't have access to the real thing. So that's my big gripe with this knife. But like I said, I like it. It still gets pocket time. Still gets beat on, like I said, kayak knife. And Kershaw's 8CR isn't terrible, you know, it'll take an edge. If you maintain it, it's alright. It will rust a little bit. It's whatever, though. So having said all that, the knife does work. It carries well. It's a good design. These you can have new for between 25 and 30 bucks, and, you know, there's no reason not to have one at that price point. So this has been an EDC 5-minute with Bullet with your Kershaw Almar AM-4. So, you know, go fuck yourself.